Hey, happy Monday, everybody. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. It's good to have you on the program today. Thanks, everybody, for your patience as I had a little bit of a late start today. And thanks, everybody, for waiting patiently in the chat as I prepared the broadcast. I've got a hard stop at around 4:20 or so my time. But we'll still get in a good long live stream today. Hope you had a great weekend, and I hope you enjoyed the shorts that I published this weekend. I published the first batch of shorts that came from the wonderful, talented creator who's helping me put together those shorts, and they've been received really well, and I can't wait to produce more. We had a lot of wonderful moments last week, especially during Scotch and Smoke Rings on Thursday when we played Dead Space, so I'm looking forward to seeing Dead Space 2. So I'm looking forward to seeing the shorts that come from that. But I didn't do a lore video this last weekend because I completely ran out of time. This next episode is on the Mass Fusion building, and if you've played Fallout 4, you'll remember that it's a huge part of the plot for the Brotherhood and the Institute. It's a major point you gotta visit no matter which faction you side with. So it's not only a very large pre-apocalyptic ruin with tons of pre-war lore that we can explore, but it's got some intense fighting, some good loot, really interesting and unique loot, some one-of-a-kind loot, and some great quest lore. So I'm taking my time with it. I'm about halfway done with the audio editing, so yeah. Just hope that I can get it done today, or this week. I think I can, so expect that for the weekend. All right, let me refresh Facebook here. I'm not seeing the chat, but there it is. All right, let me Yep, there we go. Good to see everybody on Facebook today. Roman and Ruby, so great to see you. And of course, it's wonderful to see all of the regulars and the members and the Patreon supporters on YouTube today. Remy, Survivor from the Old Era, Slatty Bardfast, Padre, Wolf, MeWe, Ant444, Bingo Bill, Alt Grendel, Jason Pose, Ranker 1138, Budweiser, Clell Biggs, John DeGiamberadino, and it's John M today with the first super chat of the day. Says, happy Monday, Ox. Happy Monday, John M. So good to see you. Alt Grendel says, chat was worried you forgot to set your clocks yesterday. All right, because of daylight savings time. So I probably would have. I didn't realize, true story, I didn't realize that it was daylight savings time until my 10-year-old son told me. He knew somehow, I don't know if you heard it on a video or from a friend, that it was daylight savings time, and he let me know. It took me by surprise yesterday, but the nice thing is you don't have to be on top of it because your phones do it automatically. Any smartphone that's connected to the internet is going to update automatically, so I didn't have to do anything. My alarms already changed on their own. And I'm here. I'm not late today because of the daylight savings time. It was a Monday. It was a Monday, lots of things to do. But yeah, I didn't forget to set my clock. Kiroy Contoy says, hiya Ox, hope you had a good weekend. I'm doing better. Trying not to let life get to me. My mom is doing all right too. Thank you, Kiroy Contoy. That's good to hear. Thanks for the update on your mom. Do keep us in the loop, and I'm glad you're feeling better. I had a great weekend. It was restful. I didn't do any work, which is good for me, because usually when I'm behind on a video, I really try to power my way through it just to get it done. But there came a point Friday night where I was like, you know what? I could pull an all-nighter, and it would still be tricky to get this one out. I'm calling it. And I called it, and I tweeted out that I wasn't going to work on it anymore, and I just relaxed the rest of the weekend. And it was great. It was wonderful, and I'm feeling really good. Julian Z says, "Hi, Ox. So good to see you on this Legacy Monday. Hope you're well. Thanks for the shorts. Such great moments. Can't wait for more side quests and puzzles today." Thanks, Julian. But I'm hoping to actually get to the main quest today. I feel like the last two broadcasts of Hogwarts, we've barely touched the main quest because we have just been so preoccupied with side quest content. I mean, it's been fun, don't get me wrong, but I kind of want to see Professor Fig again. And I kind of want to see where that's going to take us. So yeah, we'll hopefully get to some main content today. But I am going to do the side quests as I get them, because I don't want to miss them. Kairoy Contoy became a Bronze Ox. Thank you, Cairo Contoy. Slatty Barnfast, a member for 49 months. Says, "I was arguing with a guy at a bar. He said he was a big pop star in the 80s. I didn't believe him, but he was adamant. Play on, good sir," he says. So, is adamant, I guess this would make sense if there was an 80s pop group called Adamant in the 80s. But I don't know. Like, I don't know anything about 80s music. I was born in the 80s, but I'm a child of the 90s. So I know 90s music. I don't know 80s music. Or is that not a joke and you were just relaying a moment from your life? I was arguing with a guy at a bar. He said he was a big pop star in the 80s. I didn't believe him, but he was adamant. Is there an 80s pop group called Adamant? Anyway, thank you, Salati Bartfast. Canuck82 says the counter for the stream had an hour left when you started. Oh, I think I might have just punched in the number wrong about when I was going to start. Whoops. But here I am. See My Wings became a Bronze Ox. Thank you. See My Wings. Survivor from Adam Ant. Adam Ant. Was there a pop star named Adam Ant? Look, I didn't think there was a pop group called Flock of Seagulls, all right? I thought that was a punchline. Turns out it was true. So, if Flock of Seagulls can be an 80s pop group, Adam Ant can be an 80s pop group, I guess. But I've never heard of them. That's extremely niche, Survivor from the old era. Slutty Bartfest, sorry. Survivor from the old era says, "Hello, Oxhorn Synth AI version 1.14. Hopefully the software patch didn't delay you too much. Patch notes are releasing soon." I did have a firmware update this morning. While it wasn't totally firm. Anyway, thank you, Survivor from the old era. Jareth Kazulowitz, a member for 10 months, says, "Howdy, Ox. My motherboard in my PC has burnt out last Sunday, so I'm stuck with no way to play the games I love. At least I can still watch your streams." That's awesome, Jareth. I mean, it's not awesome that your motherboard burnt out. That sucks. I'm sorry about that. But I'm glad that you can watch my broadcast and that it helps scratch that gaming itch of yours. I hope you get a new motherboard soon. Welder Wench became a Bronze Ox. Thank you so much, Welder Wench. Julian Z says, "All right then, if you want a main quest, I recommend you do the astronomy class main quest. You can use telescopes at those tables you've run into." All right, I'm going to make that a priority if I have it available, because last time I checked, I didn't see it available in the Hogwarts map. But I'm going to make that a priority because I've stumbled upon it, 3 of those now? And I haven't been able to use them? Candle6 says, "That timer threw me off. Glad I rechecked the stream. Hope you had a good weekend and looking forward to the stream." Thank you very much, Candle6. Man, I'm going to have to pay very close attention before I schedule streams in the future. But yeah, I had a good weekend, and I am ready to play some Hogwarts. Wyoming Homesteader says Oxhorn, it was a group called Adam and the Ants. Later became a solo act named Adam Ant. Okay, well, then the joke makes perfect sense. Adamant. Adam Ant. I get it. Now. Didn't get it a moment ago because I had never heard of Adam Ant. Would I be familiar with Adam Ant's music? Did he or his group have any big hits that I would know about? Anyway, thank you for that. Jessica on Facebook says, "Hi Ox, I dreamed I was at a play with a bunch of house elves singing how great it was to be a slave at Hogwarts. I must be eating ice cream before bed while watching your streams, lol." Yeah, the whole house elf thing is really just straddles the line of almost inappropriate there. It bothers me a little bit, to be perfectly honest. Padre in the chat says, "What kind of clock is the hardest to change for daylight savings time?" A sundial. That it is. Modern clocks, he continues these days, auto-update when daylight savings begins. So Sunday morning, I walked around the house thinking, wow, times have changed. And they probably had by that point. Thank you, Padre. All right, a daylight savings time joke. That's on cue right there. Julian Z says, "I'm sure you have them. Check your quest log page. Just a heads up, the map may display some quests, but not all of them. Be sure to check your quest log often." Oh, really? Okay. Thank you, Julian Z. I will be sure to do so. Maurice says, "Hi, Ox. Good to see you again." Thank you, Maurice. So good to see you, too. Wyoming Homesteader says, yes, 10 top 10 tracks. So there was a guy who called himself Adam Ant in the 80s, whom I've never heard of, who has 10 top 10 tracks. Slidey Bartfast says, "Goody Two Shoes, Stand and Deliver, Prince Charming." I mean, am I that disconnected from music that I don't know any of those songs? Stand and Deliver. I have no idea. Andreas on YouTube says, "Oxhorn, yo, glad to see you're still kicking about. Haven't seen anything from you since the golden days of inventing swear words and your old Scotch and Smoke Rings streams." Thanks, Andreas. Good to see you. Scotch and Smoke Rings is still going on. I still host that broadcast every Thursday at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. So some things never change, but here I am, Andreas. It's good to have you here. My old World of Warcraft machinima movies sure were a whole lot of fun to put together back in the day. Goody Two Shoes. Yeah, I've never heard of these songs. Cloud Big says, "No worries, Ox. I grew up in the 80s and I haven't heard them." Okay, good. It's one of those things where I probably heard it at some point in my life as background music while exploring a grocery aisle. And so it's probably there, deep in the recesses of my brain, in one of those really, really curvy folds. And if I heard it again, it would probably come back to me. But Canuck says, "Stuart Leslie Goddard, a.k.a. Adam Ant, is an English singer, musician, and actor, scoring 10 UK top 10 hits from 1980 to 1983, including 3 UK #1 singles." Okay, hello, I'm in the United States of freaking America here. I don't know top 10 British singers from the 80s, guys. I mean, I'm a fan of UK TV and UK music every now and then, but I don't know it really well. Like music from the 80s, I wouldn't know. Adam, that's a very niche joke. I'm glad it's here. The entire audience is educated, but we now know who Adamant is. I had no idea. Now everybody in the broadcast, even Americans, know about English singer Adam Ant. Thank you, Canuck82. Budweiser says, you ever hear of Flint Fly? Man, he was the bomb. Yeah, no, I've never heard of Flint Fly. Greg Williams says, Hacks, what do you call a factory that makes okay products? A satisfactory, of course. Low play on good, sir. Thank you, Greg Williams. Survivor from the old era says Ox AI patch 1.14 seems to have corrupted his musical database. Devs are working on a hot fix. No, see, it's one of, like, you know how in the Matrix, where they say that they tried creating a perfect utopia world and putting all the people in it, but they rejected it because they didn't believe it, right? It's kind of like my AI programming. As an artificial intelligence, the real Oxhorn retired long ago. If I knew every reference chat made, you guys would figure it out. You'd see through my facade and realize that I'm just a robot. So it's selective ignorance, and my programming dictates that when it comes to pop stars of the 80s in the UK, I can have that gap of knowledge. That's a gap of knowledge that's acceptable for my AI to have. Slidey Bardfast says, spreading confusion and bewilderment. My work here is done. And done successfully. Vi Vale, with her very first super chat, says, what happened when Harry and Draco got into a fight? They got Expelliarmus. Oh, great. That's a great Harry Potter joke. Expelliarmus. Thank you, Vivale. Padre says, Mom said, we're losing an hour tonight. Dad replied, if you were more careful with our stuff, we wouldn't be losing it all of the time. Yeah, man. Dad's got to be on top of those hours. Kids got to be responsible for their hours. Germans were the first to adopt daylight savings time. It's definitely the second worst thing they've ever done. Cheers, says Padre. Oh, a Nazi joke. Oh, thank you, Padre. I'm so happy. Freddie Simmons says you've probably heard Goody Two Shoes before somewhat. Punch it in on the YouTube search. You might recognize it. On that old YouTube search. All right. I don't want to get demonetized, though. Adam Ant. He's a real artist. Hold on. I don't want to get demonetized. Okay, you can still hear me, but you can't hear what I'm hearing. Oh, now I can't hear what I'm hearing. Doggone it. Oh, yeah! I've heard this.
Send a treasure token. You don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do?
Okay. Yeah. I've heard it. I've definitely heard it. Can't say it's one of the most recognizable songs, but I've definitely heard it. especially that opening guitar riff. Well, there's Stand and Deliver. Adam and these names are great. All right, well, thank you. My horizons have been broadened thanks to the chat. I didn't think I would be Googling pop stars from the 80s in the UK today. Julian Z says pardon me. He says Ox Expelloramus doesn't have an R in it, lol. Oh. Expelliarmus. You're right. They got Expelliarmus. Why am I saying Expeller? Expelloramus. I think it rolls off the tongue better than Expelliarmus. Expelloramus. Expelliarmus. I'll try to. Thank you for that correction. I don't know why my eyes saw an R in there. Okay, with that, let's dive into the game. Okay, where was I? What was I doing? I don't even know. Oh, I was trying to get over here to meet Sebastian in Feldcroft. That's right. And I got sidetracked by everything in this little town in Irondale. Okay, let's take a look at our quests here. Yeah, okay, we did really good last week. We whittled away at all of our side quests so that we had only our main quest left. And taking a look at my quest log here, I do not see anything that sends me to the astronomy class. No assignments, no relationships. The only side quest we have is the man behind the moons, but we need more. And these are all completed. Great. Well, I'm really pleased with my past self for being so industrious last week. Let's see. We've got a Jobbernall den. I've got Jobbernalls, right? That's right. There's the battle arena and a merchant. Field guide pages. Let's go get that field guide page. So we just got to round this bluff here and snag all these things along the way. We've got a treasure vault, a Merlin trial. I've got nifflers, don't need to worry about that. A small bandit camp with a collection. Yeah, let's just knock through all of this until we get here.
Revelio.
Revelio. What are up? Okay, I think I found a den. A Dugbog lair. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to go there.
Revelio.
Interesting. Looks like there are some enemies by this page.
Revelio. I didn't touch your helm, but thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. Know who my friends are now, don't I?
The problem with trying to take enemies out from a height is that as you cast spells with your wand, your character slowly inches forward, so that eventually you fall off. But Julian Z says, sorry, Ox, I'm confusing my progress with yours. No worries, Julian Z.
Revelio.
Sounds like you're a bit ahead of me. Right, well, I gotta get the field guide page.
Expelliarmus. Glacier. I won't rest until you're dead.
Well, there we got it. I got it. Collection updated, binding 3. But
Revelio.
I still need to get the field guide page.
Took you for a troll the other day.
Okay, well, I don't want to mix enemies from the two camps. Let's try to do one at a time.
I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Mushroom tea? Ew. Yeah.
Revelio. Revelio.
Right. Cinnamon bark. It seems that at least one goblin finds the food at this encampment a bit bland and is taking to adding cinnamon bark to their stew to liven it up. Well, that's interesting. Why is that a field guide page? Okay. The dietary habits of one now dead goblin. We're going to make that a field guide page. Sure, why not? Unidentified neck item. All right. Challenge completed. Get pages in the Highlands. Well, it was worth it to take a pit stop. Let's see what we got. Gear appearance. Reward Highland Explorer Cloak. Nice. Let's see what that looks like. Gear. Oh. There it is. Wow, I look like an elf. Well, it's fitting for St. Patrick's Day, but a bit too elaborate for the kind of character I'm trying to play. Let's do nice and boring. There we go. Don't want to stand out too much. Fanboy AR became a bronze ox. Thank you so much, Fanboy AR.
Revelio.
Okay, before I try and take out this huge mob, let's save. Hard save.
Revelio. Glacius. Defender. Revelio.
Fortunate disappointment.
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Depulso.
What are you going to
Glacius. A miss. Defender. Depulso. You only have Ranrock to blame.
There we go. I'm starting to get these rhythms down.
Revelio.
Wow, we just took out a goblin port, it looks like. Oh, great. Does that mean we're going to come back here later in the future for a quest? I passed... Ooh, hey. Loot. Wait, this isn't loot. This is the portal. Well, maybe it'll have loot.
Revelio.
Oh my goodness.
Accio. Revelio.
There we go. All right. Well, that one was easy. Is there anything else? What I've noticed is as this game will have really huge, elaborate dungeons and sets that serve as a backdrop for actually really minor rewards and encounters. Like this one. This is just, look at this. It's a ruined aqueduct or castle or something, and yet all we've got is this one secret passage. That's the entire thing.
Revelio.
Is that really it? And it wasn't even particularly difficult. This is where we came out, and of course the first thing we see is that lever
Revelio.
right there that we pull. But yeah, that appears to be it. Okay. Well, I'll take the free loot. My bet is that we'll come back here later.
Revelio.
This is too huge a set piece. I'm in a goblin wharf, a secret whirlpool tunnel, and it's just here for a field guide page. I doubt that. Okay, well, there it is. Let's finish exploring the, well, whatever that is, the lift, the cargo crane, and then we'll be on our merry way.
Revelio.
Up for a bit of dying, are we? The air's still clear. Anybody cares? Utterly pitiful.
Good bring that.
Will not go well for you. You've been paying attention better to release the
Places.
You're the very
Window.
deep.
Protego. Places.
You won't defeat. Is that the best you got?
Expelliarmus. Defendo.
I won't rest.
Places. Defendo.
Thanks for the fence.
Expelliarmus. Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise.
Okay. I'm liking Expelliarmus. It's not Expelliarmus. It's Expelliarmus. I'm liking Expelliarmus because it can disarm them, and then you can use Z to pick up their weapons and throw them back at them.
Revelio.
Really cool. All right, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Unforgivable 3. Man, I just need to collect all of the ingredients from animals. I need to do more poaching. Time to do more poaching so I can actually weave these things into my armor. Wayne Azing says, Aloha, Oxhorn. I'm glad you're enjoying Hogwarts. Keep up the excellent streams. Have an awesome day. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Thank you, Wayne Azing, and for that Disco Elysium reference. Julian Z says, Ox, sounds like your inner lore man sees so much potential and is so disappointed at the use of that underground ruin. It's just so elaborate,
Revelio.
right? I wanted to explore it. I wanted to go to every nook and cranny and see what was there, but it was just kind of meh. It's like, oh, I get 2 clothing items that are unremarkable. That's the entire purpose of that place.
Revelio.
Let's get the butterfly. Wait, did we cross this off the map? It's not checked off. There it is. It's checked off. Let's get the butterfly next. Where is it? There it is.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, really? Going up there? Okay, fine. Yes?
Revelio.
There we go. Collection updated Thestral statue. Cool. All right, we're chipping away. Niffler Den, don't need those. Feldcroft Catacomb. And a Merlin Trial. And a Treasure Vault. Well, let's get the waypoint. Travis Johnson says, hi, Ox. Hi, Travis. So good to see you, my friend. Okay, that's the Niffler Den, right?
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Got it. Okay, before we go there, ooh, that looks fun. Let's go get the Merlin Trial.
Revelio.
All right, so we already see what the trial's going to be. It looks like we got to destroy some things. And we get a chest as reward. Jersey says 2 years getting closer and closer.
What
Jersey,
do you have in store for me this time?
For 20 months into Bronze Ox. Oh, we've got Infurious.
Confringo. Arresto Momentum. Flipendo. Confringo. Flipendo. Arresto Momentum. Confringo. Flipendo. Arresto Momentum. Confringo.
Tree got in my way.
Confringo. Incendio. Flipendo. Revelio.
Okay, now we can get that Merlin Trial in peace. I didn't miss any loot, did I? Nope. Mohammed with a super tip. Thank you very much, Mohammed. Padre says, the police raided the kitchen of a restaurant where the chef was preparing Eggs Benedict. He was arrested for poaching. Technically, killing furries isn't manslaughter. It's poaching. Thank you, Padre. You know what? My reputation with the furries is already at a low point. Let's not edge into the advocating murder of furries. Thank you.
Revelio.
Okay.
Capolso.
Okay, let's see.
Confringo.
There we go.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio.
Hey, first time that a Merlin trial actually led us to a really cool reward. All right, one more.
Revelio.
I think. There it is.
Confringo.
Not done.
Revelio.
Well, golly. We're gonna have to mount up to find this one? At least it's not timed. There is nothing I hate more than timed trials.
Revelio.
I mean, this looks like the sort of place it would be. Ugh. Where is it? There it is. Oh my God.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. Confringo. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Mohammed says, I don't know much about games, but I wanted to let you know. Cloron Hastings was genuinely amazing. Mohammed, that's awesome. You've made my day. I don't even know how you found my book if you don't know much about games, because really I'm only notable in gaming circles. But I'm glad you found my book. I'm glad you read it. I wrote it years ago when I was a much younger man. And I always wanted to write more, but, you know, life gets in the way. But I'm so thrilled that you enjoyed my novel.
Revelio.
Thank you. Okay, it looks like this isn't the entrance that we thought it was. Looks like that is probably for a bigger quest later on. But we did see a treasure vault over here. There. Let's see, people or beasts? I'm thinking beasts.
This looks intriguing. Revelio. Incendio.
Ooh. I mean, it's so elaborate, and they build it up, right? You find a whirlpool in a cave. You have to blow through leeches to get there. But what's on the other side? One chest. One chest and no enemies.
Incendio.
Stop! What was that? Oh, an explosive barrel. What did I say? What did I say? One chest, no enemies. And I get some gold-rimmed glasses. It's like the... What an elaborate, cool setup, and the reward is... just meh. All right, well, we got the treasure in the treasure vault.
Incendio.
At least it's quick. Doesn't take a lot of time. Ooh, can we go hunting? Or would that be bad? Is it better to go poaching? Can we get one of those creatures? I mean, surely they need to be rescued too, right? No beast targeted. Only magical beasts can be rescued. Aww. We can't rescue non-magical beasts? Are they not as important as the magical beasts? I saw a rabbit. Come here, beastie. I can't rescue you. Huh, it's almost as if it's not actually rescuing. Alright. We got the Merlin trial. We got the treasure vault. That's our quest destination. We're almost there, but there's a field guide page and a small bandit camp. Well, we don't want to forget something, do we? Oh, man. Oh, man.
Bring me a dozen humans. Take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans.
What have we here?
Revelio.
Lovage Bouquet. This memorial serves as a grim reminder of the power of magical beasts. Years ago, a young witch was killed here by a Grafhorn as she awaited her true love. That love now returns to this spot to remember her and leave a bouquet of lovage, her favorite plant. That's sad. What's a Grafhorn? Can we find Grafhorns? What's this over here? Ah. Of course, a Merlin trial. What animals are there? Is it something we don't have yet? Where am I? Mooncalf. We've got mooncalves. We don't need any more.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Oh.
Revelio.
Ah. Nope. This is just a secret.
Compulso.
Treasure.
Revelio.
All right, so we're looking for a big boulder to where it is.
An intruder!
Oh.
Defendo. No, there's your point. Much
I will make.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio.
Hey, Goblin Loyalist Correspondence. We got some lore here. Ranrock suspects there is more of it in Feldcroft. Do not return until you've found it. Ranrock demands an update. Have you found it? Report back immediately. What are the goblins looking for in Feldcroft? Ambush 2. Nice.
Revelio.
Quiet, if you ask me.
How did I not kill them all? Who got me?
Defender.
I won't rest. Dead.
Glacius. Expelliarmus. Defender. Revelio.
Okay, now let's go get that ball and roll it off the hill. John de GM Buradino says, where is the best place to buy your book / get the biggest cut? They're all good for me. Get the kind of book that you'd like. I believe if you go to chloronhastings.com, that's the website I set up for it years ago, you can get a hardcover version from Lulu, which is really nice. It's a beautiful print. But if you go to CreateSpace or Amazon, the only version available is a softcover, which is still a really nice version of the book. So it just depends on what you want. In terms of my cut, it's the same, I think.
Wingardium Leviosa. Oh. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Okay, treasure vault.
Incendio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
I wonder if he only says that in vaults where there actually are enemies. No. Oh, wait, no. Nope, that is a dead end.
Revelio.
No, that's it. That was the vault. That's the treasure vault. Just the chest. I guess I'm used to Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where whenever we find a dungeon, it's this big, elaborate thing, sometimes with puzzles inside and enemies and traps. Okay. My God! Ah! Why? Another Merlin
Probably
trial.
works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day. with a nice mushroom stew about now.
I know what that means. Merlin trouble. Expelliarmus!
Afraid to fight?
Glacius! Convulsor! Expelliarmus!
I will
Okay. What's this one? Alright, we're gonna have to divine what we're supposed to do based on the icon. Last time it was Confringo.
Confringo!
Okay. Oh yeah. Give me all that leech juice. Mmm. So leechy. Leechy, leechy, juicy.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Okay, it won't be this far afield. Oh, what's that? Ah.
Confringo.
Another challenge done. Got a landing pad. Okay, I'm too far.
Revelio.
Ah.
Confringo. Merlin himself would be proud.
I can't loot. I can't loot the dung bog or whatever it's called. Oh. Okay, well, we stumbled upon another Merlin trial. Oh, look at all of look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Merlin trials. 7, 8, 9. Jeez. That's a lot of Merlin trials. Okay, we don't need moon calves. We got the bandit camp, and everything else is north of our quest destination. Let's at last go to Feldcroft.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
You know, it's nice to have commentary on the places that you visit if your commentary isn't the same for every place you visit. He has said that for Hogsmeade, Lower Hogsmeade, Upper Hogsmeade, Feldcroft. Now it's like they recorded 3 things to say whenever you enter a village, and they just recycle them for every single village. It gets tedious and annoying. I'm sorry.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
Well, let's talk him up a bit and then see what he's got for sale.
I'm curious to know what's happening in Feldcroft. Might you have any insight?
An incredibly unpleasant goblin called Belgroth the Bludgeoner has been tormenting everyone he encounters. Feldcroft borders goblin country, but we've always lived in peace with their kind. Until recently, that is. Some claim that Belgroth and his associates are in league with Ranrock. I don't know if there's truth to it. Whatever the case, their constant meddling is devastating business. Everyone feels unsafe. It's quite serious.
What do you sell here?
Glad you asked. I sell the finest array of beast byproducts you'll find in the entire countryside. If you don't believe me, feel free to look about. Eventually you'll return. They always do.
Jessica on Facebook says, I've been catching up on streams, though finishing up on the Fallout-themed blanket. That sounds exciting. I'm glad you're making progress there. Toby Noble says, him having to verbalize the spell every time. Lol, it's as bad as saying, pew pew, if you were to have a gun. Incendio, pew pew. Yeah, I see it.
What brought you to own a shop in Feldcroft?
Beautiful place, isn't it? Although I admit I didn't choose it. It chose me. I was raised here. It's always been my home. As for the shop, I suppose my line of work chose me as well. I've always loved working with beasts. And my twin girls adore them. Wouldn't be surprised if they took over from me one day.
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today?
Beast parts. Jarbonal feather, mooncalf fur, niffler fur, puffskein fur. Nothing we need. We've got 3 items to reveal back at home, but in the meantime we can sell this.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Worse. Better. Worse. 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 Alright, but this has no trait applied, so we'll wait to equip it until we can bring it back and apply a trait to it. But we've got 2 other eyewear items that we're going to uncover when we get back to the house. So maybe it'll... Well, we won't know until we do it.
Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Thank you. It's very, very kind. I love the scarecrows in this game. The magical scarecrows. They really do a good job. Go away, crows! Let's get the flue flame. Feldcroft.
Revelio.
The well in Feldcroft ran dry some 400 years ago during a great drought. Sadly, many perished as a result, including at least one young boy whose father refused to speak for years thereafter. Legend says that all was saved when a group of benevolent witches and wizards used a never-before-seen powerful magic to restore water to the region. Oh, is this the place that we saw in the flashback? Cool. Can we actually get anything from the well? The Feldcroft well.
Revelio.
Julian Z says, Ox, is this new Machata Machata? I gotta ask, what's worse to you? Machata Machata, or it's like a place out of a storybook? Machata Machata was worse. So he's referring to my live streams of the latest Tomb Raider. We go to a tribal village, and they speak in ancient Mayan in the modern day. Of course they do. And I think it's a bazaar that we're passing through, and he's trying to sell something, but there's this one merchant who's just sitting there going, Machata, 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 over and over again. It's infuriating. Okay, let's get some chests.
Revelio.
Loot, loot, loot. That's why I'm here. Ooh, is that... It's not. Unidentified back item.
Revelio.
Ah! Hornbottom, come on. Calm down. Collection, framed portrait. I wonder if we're going to find one of those moon things here. Oh, someone wanted the entire neighborhood to see that vase.
Revelio.
Okay, there's a bag hanging outside this house. I think I can only get there via broom. There we go.
Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Aloha Mora. What do we have here? Revelio.
There is one here.
Mine now, Demi guys.
Don't mind me, I'm just stealing your crap.
Revelio.
It's mine now. Alright, there's a chest there. It's on the other side of this wall. And I doubt this is a false wall, so it's probably just outside. Yeah. Okay. We've got another page waiting for us over here. Practice dummies. The residents of Feldcroft sometimes use these to practice their spellcasting, especially in light of recent goblin attacks. Clell Biggs says, I've been blocked from chatting. Nothing goes through. I don't think so. I mean, I just read your chat.
Revelio.
So I'm not sure. But I don't think you've been blocked or anything. Okay, we are making great progress on this little town. I think we've almost got the entire thing explored. To complete the quest, we need to get on top of that platform. But there's another chest over here.
Revelio.
Oh, and another chest. Oh, okay. We got a few more things. Inside the pumpkin. Sorry, I know you're trying to protect the vegetables, but I had to get the chest.
Revelio.
Okay. Well, we're not done.
Revelio.
Now we're done.
Sorry.
Clell Big says, nope, not working. I'm on PC. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. The way it works is if you're banned from chat on YouTube, then super chats don't work too. Like if I block somebody in the chat, they can't send me super chats or super tips or anything. So if you don't see your own comments on PC, I don't know. I mean, I'm reading your comments right here, so I'm not sure. I'll definitely take a look after the broadcast to see if somehow you got added to a blacklist, but I haven't added anyone in years, really. So yeah, thanks for letting me know, Clo.
You made it.
Yeah, it took me a while, but I'm here.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
In the shadow of the estate, quest started. All right. Alt Grendel says Ox mods are trying to help Clell Biggs too. Let me take a quick look, just a few seconds. Yeah, I just double checked and you're not hidden. You're not hidden, you're not in timeout. So I don't know what to tell you. It's not on my end. Uncle Matt says, hi Ox, what are you smoking? I am smoking an Inferno cigar today. And then a Clell Big says, I think YouTube did it. My internet was acting up at the beginning of the stream and posting multiple comments. Seems YouTube thought I was spamming. Oh. Okay, yeah, like I said, it's not on my end. You're not in any blacklist or anything, so maybe it's YouTube. But I can definitely see your super chats. So give it some time, I guess.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Oh, I wonder what happened to his poor sister. Did she get cursed?
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
Yikes.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Didn't go well.
If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I mean, he wasn't responsible for that. His father was just absolutely uncontrolled. Even if his children do have a vain hope that a shrivel fig might help, you entertain it. The worst that can happen is they're disappointed. You don't take it from them and refuse to let them try. What's wrong with the dude? Hey!
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Yeah, well, you're a jackass.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
He seems really sure about that.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Nails says Solomon is their uncle. Sebastian's father is dead. Right, I remember that now. I got mixed up. And I don't know if I agree with him. Giving her hope is cruel. I mean, maybe. If they were giving her hope in something like a pyramid scheme or, you know, a charlatan, but if they're actually using real science or real proven magical potions just to test them to see if they work, that's not false hope. That's just experimenting with possible solutions. And as long as there are possible solutions, it's okay to have a little hope. So I'm going to say hope could be a good thing.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
And there may be
I
some
hope you
truth to that
remember
too.
what I've said. Good day.
Who knows? Well, let's talk with Anne.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I can try, or Sebastian has made up his mind. It's a difficult one. but I think Sebastian has made up his mind.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
A letter from Anne Sallow to Sebastian Sallow. Let's do a bit of snooping. Sebastian, this is my potion kit, not yours. Leave my things be. Anne.
Revelio.
Well, we get the distinct impression that even Anne is a bit fed up with Sebastian trying to help. A letter from Sebastian to his sister Anne. Dear Anne, Hogwarts isn't the same without you. Well, sharp is still as foul, but you know what I mean. I hope you're feeling better, Sebastian. I wonder if we kill the goblin who cursed her, would that lift the curse?
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
Let me go sell the junk that I got recently, just in case we start walking off somewhere as soon as I activate that quest.
What are we in the market for today?
Worse. Level locked, but worse. And worse. Ryan2 Gamer says Wyatt seems like he doesn't want her to get better. It's possible. I don't know if we have enough evidence to conclude that, though. He seems to have a problem with his brother. I think he's pissed off at his brother for dying. I think he thinks his brother is somehow at fault for being stubborn, and his stubbornness led to his death, which led to him now having to parent his brother's children, and he is bitter and resentful over that. And then he's taking out his angst and anger towards his dead brother on Sebastian and Anne. And Sebastian isn't helping things by continuing to try and find a cure, even when everyone around him has already tried and failed, and he's just a kid. And perhaps that has made family life really difficult for Anne. Maybe that's why she doesn't want anyone looking for a cure. But it's also possible that he's right, and there really is a cure out there. Hopefully, there is.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
He's trying to do what's right, or he was out of line. I mean, even if you think what you're doing is right, you can do so with grace and kindness, and he didn't, so he was out of line.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Well, hopefully it doesn't happen to us.
Loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
All right, Slytherin.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Hopefully this doesn't get Sebastian cursed.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
If something does happen to him, Anne will never be able to forgive herself, because he's going through all of this for her.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
What's that? Fringo! Who's that? I won't rest until you're dead.
Defender! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Depulsor!
What an unfortunate disappointment!
You're like a clown.
Glacius!
Who do you think you are? Let's get this over. Rather unwise coming back.
Glacius!
You've made your last mistake. Are you sure you're not a
Depulsor! Defender! Glacius!
Never seen anything like that.
Depulsor!
Fucking inevitable. Not quite enough.
Defender! Glacius!
Why don't you come up here and fight me?
Depulsor! Glacius! Defender! Expelliarmus!
Kill spells glance off of me.
Glacius! Expelliarmus! Depulsor!
Not quite.
Defender!
Easily quite.
Glacius! Depulsor!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
All right, stop running. Stop running. I gotta loot. I gotta loot. Why do they always run off right after a battle? I want to loot. We just killed a horde. Can I please loot?
Revelio!
Running off to the next quest marker. Can I repair this?
Reparo.
I can. Not sure what good it did.
Revelio.
Why are you crouching, Sebastian? What you hiding from?
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt.
Brilliant.
She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
But why not just kill her? Why curse her?
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Search for clues.
Revelio.
My inner Sherlock Holmes.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
So that's a stove. Is that a... That's a freight elevator.
Revelio.
Looks like most of everything we need is down there. But let's loot everything up here first.
Compulso.
No? Really?
Revelio.
Looks like there's nothing in that room anyway. Oh, hello. Why do I have a feeling that's where we're gonna go?
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Revelio.
Or that's where we're gonna come up.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Called it. Back to the house.
Revelio.
This well looks familiar.
It's like the one inside Feldcroft or whatever town that was we went to.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Revelio.
Are they trying to recreate the scene where the ancient wizards did that magic?
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Talk with Sebastian. Can we open this yet?
Compulso.
Nope.
Revelio.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Yeah, I saw it earlier.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Let's find out.
Only one way to find out.
Now it works.
Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
smoky.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Incendio!
Isadora Morganach, Journal Entry 1 of 7. It is my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all that they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man, much like my father, who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would be to rid them of their torment. All right, so let's see if we can predict the lesson that this quest is going to give us. Either it's going to be that youthful determinism in the face of wisdom from your elders is very good because they can have the hope necessary to find a cure. Or it's going to be that arrogance from those who think that they know better leads to destruction. And it'll all be in what happened to Isadora Morganach. This exact same curse that is plaguing Anne plagued these people long ago. She felt like she could do something. What happened to her? Did she get cursed in the process? Did she become a dark wizard? Did she get turned and cursed? Will all of this be a lesson for Sebastian? Or did she find the answer? Let's find out.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
2 of 7. I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I am the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
There's something on the other side of this bookcase.
Revelio. Depulso.
Well, well.
Revelio.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Huh. I mean, after everything he's witnessed with Hornbottom, why is Sebastian so reluctant to believe him?
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Enter the Undercroft.
Revelio.
But hold on, before we leave this town, there are a few more items of loot that I gotta get. I saw them from below. There we go. I can't fly? Come on, I want to loot! Ah!
Revelio.
There's a chest right there! And then, Alright, I'll get it when I come back to do the wizard trial. Mr. Vukyu says, test to see if I can super chat. Your test is successful. You can indeed super chat. Thank you very much, Mr. Vukyu. Oh. To the Undercroft.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Remember when we were here last, I said that a door looked like it would be there. It's been destroyed. It's a map.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Elena Sherwood says, hiya, Ox. Lumos went around Devil's Snare. Oh, those tentacle root things? Okay, yeah, I was using the flame one. But, okay, I'll use Lumos from now on. Thank you. Rune diagram. Well, okay. Ancient magic. Ancient magic. Ancient magic. And then a bunch of other stuff we can't decipher.
Anything helpful in the note?
I guess we're gonna have to give it to Professor Fig.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did.
Kind of against my will.
I'll be in touch. Till then.
I've tried to keep Professor Fig's secrets. But the quest has my character divulging all of this information to Sebastian. About ancient magic and the paintings. Alright. Guess he's part of the crew now. Well, I think the most terrifying thing to me is that the...
Meet me near the ruins of Falbarton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Great. How many are we going to get? 5. I'm guessing 5. Or not. Just 1. Anyway, I think the most terrifying thing to me is that the goblins were in that area looking for traces of ancient magic, and they uncovered a mirror that leads to the basement of Hogwarts. There's a portal out there in the world that leads into the castle. What if the goblins could find a way to access that portal? They could invade the castle easily. Okay, let's take a look at our quest log here. The High Keep. Meet Natty near Falbarton Castle. And astronomy class. Professor Shaw's class is at the top of the astronomy tower, upstairs from the entrance to the room of requirement. I should head there now. Attend astronomy class. Yes, I can now unlock the ability to do something with those things. I know that was very descriptive. Something with those things. We'll do that as soon as I go to the room of requirement and find out what I'm holding. Oh man, look how many quests have unlocked in Hogsmeade in the world's map. Wait, yeah. Take the biscuit. Talk to the goblin in Hogsmeade. Okay, one new quest in Hogsmeade. Where are the new quests in the world map? That's the Falbarton Castle one. That's the one I'm doing. Were there any side quests? Yeah. A thief in the night. The vendor in Irondale seems to be upset about something. I should introduce myself and see what the matter is. Speak with the Irondale vendor. Do I need to do these before I progress any further in the plot? Will I get locked out of them if I don't? All right, let's focus on Hogwarts for now. Let's go to the room of requirement and take care of some business. Clell Big says, I hope to talk to everyone next time. Clell, I'm so sorry. I wish there was something I could do, but you're not banned in the chat from my end. And I can see your super chats, so... Well, we love you, and we miss you, and hopefully you'll be able to chat with everybody in a bit. Well, 2 items that are better than what I've got. Let's see. We've got Quidditch goggles, 68, 1 trait slot. Ceramic mask, 88. Venom 1, increased venomous tentacula damage. If I equip that, I lose my talent on ancient magic. Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous. Okay. Just give me some normal glasses, please. There you go. Then we've got cloaks and robes. Let's see. This is worse than what I've got. This is the same as what I've got, and it's level locked with no traits. So I can safely get rid of that. This is worse than what I've got. All right, so I've got stuff to sell. But my mask is better. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. I got a neck piece, too. And it's worse than what I've got. Let's upgrade the mask. All right, so toad warts are used for upgrades, along with niffler fur. But for the next one, I need graph horn and hippogriff feathers. Whooper feather and thestral hair. I need whoopers. Well, I think I already have something that's got venomous tentacula damage on it, don't I? Incendio, decreased damage from goblins, chomping cabbage, ancient magic, defendo. Yeah, this is only Venom 1. I want to do my ancient magic. Julian Z says, Oct, you can do the astronomy class quest without getting locked out of your available side quests. Doing the castle quest, I don't know, haven't gotten that far. Thank you, Julian Z. Yeah, I think so too. The astronomy class one is probably a main quest just so that it gives me more things to unlock. It probably doesn't progress the Fig storyline. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll do more of the side quests that we've unlocked.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
All right, let's harvest our pets. Why is it not ready to be interacted with? Oh my god. So tedious. Oh my god. Stop walking over each other. Ah. Okay, is that one... Can I collect from that one? No, not that one. Could you move out of the way, please? Ah. Alright, done. 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 Are they both done? I can collect from that one. If that one would just leave. Oh. Done. 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 Oh. Not done. Done. I can't collect from this one. There. Done. Yay. Heather Bushek became a bronze ox. Thank you, Heather Bushek. And she tipped it a sticker tip. Thank you so much. I can't carry any more Wiggenwells. I didn't use any. Really? Okay. Well, I'm gonna stock up on my Thunder Brews. Let's do Curtis. The full slots are full. Full of mandrakes. All right, well, I've got stuff for brewing. What do I not have brewing? Focus. But I don't have Doug Bog Tongue. Okay. Time to attend astronomy class.
Why do we have to take astronomy? What's even magic?
Montage.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
I am the main character.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
It's cold. I'm cold. The
Still
windows
don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Focus. Okay. Doesn't look very focused to me, but okay.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
I was like, yeah, let's go inside. It's cold.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again. We Ravenclaws must stick together.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
Thank you, how kind, or I can't take your telescope. He offered it. We shall graciously accept.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. there's something I want to talk to you about.
Curious. Find a meets telescope in the
I
storage
tried to put
area.
off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope? It's a dog, isn't it?
Everyone's so freezing cold out here. Julian Z says, ox to his beasts aggressively nurtures them. That's right, they just need a little bit of aggressive nurturing. Oh. Have I not done this one yet?
Confringo.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
Okay, let's go find him.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial, of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Yeah. Mr. Vuk Yu says, I tried to super chat a larger channel earlier tonight, but it constantly failed. And I was ignored by the chat when asking for advice. Well, one man's loss is another man's gain. Awesome chat here. Thank you, Mr. Vuk Yu. This really is a great community. All my viewers are just so kind and so much fun to chat with. Beth says, happy Monday. Are you still working on a plushie? I am. It's moving slowly, but it is moving, and I'll definitely let you guys know when I have some available.
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar. The other is mere lunacy.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
A stellar night for stargazing. Oh, it's so good. Can I look up? No. All right, let's go find our guy.
Oh, how fun and fly! You must try it.
Shut up, Peeves.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
So the telescope came with a catch, we can say. And you'd like help finding it? Sure.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Sounds exciting. I'm in. Or I suppose I could join you. I love our options in this game. We still got to do it, but we could do it with enthusiasm or begrudgingly.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant.
Ooh, I love
You
stars.
won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. Revelio.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
He wants me to go ahead, that's fine. He misses out on all the loot. Stand back, I'm gonna inferno this place.
Incendio.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
Look, there's the table. I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out.
Okay.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
I see.
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
His memoirs. Man, this kid is what? 15? He's already working on his memoirs? We could go, ha, if you say so, or oh, I so look forward to that. Julian Z says Ox missed a field guide page in the room with the bathtub. Thank you, Julian. I'll go back for it.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
It's all in the throat, you know. He didn't pronounce it for me, though. I wanted to hear some gobbledygook. Astronomy class complete. Challenge unlocked. Find astronomy tables. Well,
never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Guess I'm gonna have to backtrack. Okay, room with the bathtub.
Revelio.
Oh. Hello. It's in this tower. Okay, so probably gonna have to find a way into it. I bet there's a door on the ground side.
Revelio.
Bathtub. Caged bathtub. This bathtub has been kept behind lock and key for as long as anyone can remember. Rumor has it that the tub was enchanted to chase after students decades ago who were too obsessed with their studies to care much about personal hygiene. So they had to lock it up. Oh, that's great. All right. Well, let's see if we could get that chest. Let's see.
Revelio.
Probably a door if we drop down here. Yeah. Aha! Great. Now, oop, hold on. I think I see a locked door. Yeah, we haven't looted this place yet. Oh, is that
Fine now, demi-guys.
There's a demi-guys in there.
Aloha Mora. Aloha Mora.
There it is.
Revelio.
Dear Professor Howen, I would be more than happy to take any excess puffskein hair from you. I could collect it when I next make a delivery to the castle. Sounds as if you have plenty for your classroom needs. Perhaps you might even have time for a cup of tea. A little bird told me that you once encountered an Orkney. I can't say I'd mind hearing about that. I once encountered a young Welsh green when I was collecting toadhide in the west. Of course, it could have been a baby wyvern. Hard to tell at that age. Anyway, not for the faint of heart, is it? The life of this life with magical beasts. Looking forward to your response, Ellie Peck.
Revelio.
Is that everything? No, there's something. Oh my god. How have I missed that?
Accio.
Boom! 49 of 50. I've got one left to go. Ah. Where on earth would it be? I don't even know which one I'm missing, too. That's the thing. Right. Well, we completed astronomy class. We've got a quest here. In the shadow of the bloodline, speak with Sebastian. Is that our primary quest? No, our primary quest is the High Keep. Sebastian and Ominous were seen arguing in the Great Hall. I should find out what this is about. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. It's probably about telling me all about Ominous's secret room. Ash Malachi says, finally home, where I can watch some Ox. Hey, Ash Malachi, good to see ya.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Hey,
Anything
guys.
to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
Oh, you guys are
I
arguing.
won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts are dangerous, we could say, or I'm curious about the dark arts. They are dangerous. I don't think other people should pursue them. But me? I'm curious.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
If the Gaunts know this, perhaps better than most, and he's warning us against it, maybe we should listen. Ash Malachi became a gold ox. Thank you, Ash Malachi. You can tell me, or you don't have to tell me. That's okay. If he feels like he can't divulge another family's secrets, I can respect that.
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
I actually should be going, we could say, or I am a bit curious. We'll go with curious.
It's not that I'm not interested. And you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
I am not.
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
God, what a family to grow up in. He should have known better, we can say. Well, he did know better. He didn't want to. He was tortured into doing it. So we can instead say he had no choice.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
Maybe you should listen to him.
I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
I mean, he's speaking from experience there, Sebastian. He has been cursed by the dark arts. Oh, Sebastian. I hope his arrogance doesn't get the better of him, because he's a good kid. And he means well. He's just a little bit arrogant. Julian Z says, Ox, there are actually more field guide pages than challenges. If you want an easy one, close to the wall you were on near the Quidditch pitch, there is a field guide page. Well, my worry about hunting these is I don't know which ones I've already gotten. I've been to the Quidditch pitch, so I don't know if I've already gotten that one or not. I only need one more. I think I'll just allow myself to stumble upon it. All right, so that was easy. We completed that quest. Next, we need to go to the High Keep. The man behind the doors. We need 13 demiguises. How many do we have? Let's go to inventory and quest-related inventory. We've got 10. 3 more. And we can unlock the next level of Alohomora. Here's the notes we've gotten. Right, before we go to the primary quest, let's go to the map. Actually, Owl Post. Let's see, do we have any messages? No new ones. These are all messages we have already opened. Let's tackle other side quests that have unlocked. And we'll start by going to Hogsmeade. Padre says, what do newspapers do when an astronaut dies? They post an obituary. Instead of an obituary, an orbituary. A T-Rex said, look, a shooting star, make a wish. The raptor replied, I wish I was dead. The T-Rex laughed and worriedly asked, hey, is it getting closer? Thank you, Padre. Zarteth says, missed my super chat right above Ash's gold. Sorry, my friend. Zarteth, yes, you're right. Says, just waiting for a lock to hit back with Well, aloha more, right back at you, handsome. Instead of the spell working. I mean, everything else is sentient. I mean, you've got travel posts in this world that are sentient, so why not a lock, right? Okay, there's the quest. Let's take the biscuit and travel.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious moon calf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your moon calf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
Julian Z says, Ox, how many moonstones do you have now? I have 10, so I only need 3 more. Why would poachers want your moon calf?
Why do you suppose the poachers took Biscuit?
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for fertilizing magical plants. But I cannot imagine poachers care much about gardening. Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged, skinned, gutted and stuffed. I assume. Oh, Biscuit.
A moon calf is an unusual pet. Why did you choose Biscuit?
She followed me one evening, wouldn't leave my side. Never thought I was one for a pet of any kind. But now I can't imagine life without her. Mooncalves are often thought of as silly, simple-minded creatures. But I've seen great depth of character in Biscuit. I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or a hippopotamus, or even a goose that lays golden eggs.
I'll keep an eye out for your moon calf, Garniff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garniff's moon calf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
Quest accepted. Take the biscuit. Find the poacher camp where Biscuit is held. Okay, finally. An actual quest where we do have to legitimately rescue an animal instead of, poaching them. All right, let's go get Biscuit. Biscuit. All right, how far do I have to run in order to get there? Can I use my broom yet? Probably not. Let's keep going until we leave all of these buildings. How about now? No!
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
What's this? Boarded up old house. Still can't use my broom. Let's go up this way. Oh my god. How about now? Yay! All right, poachers, I'm here for all your biscuits.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Whoa, is that another maze that I haven't done yet? No, I did that maze. Did I do that maze? It's not checked.
Revelio.
Maze, maze, maze. These are fun. See, a maze is one of those encounters where I expect it to just have a treasure at the end. But not a dungeon. I want dungeons to have more than just treasure. Okay, so I usually solve these pretty quickly. This one's not easy. Ah! To celebrate his union with Artemisia. Oh, and the thing I like about these is we're getting more of this story. This story about Artemisia and Yunan. To celebrate his union with Artemisia, Yunan erected his greatest work, claimed to have been inspired by the Greek wizard Daedalus, the most magnificent maze he had ever created. All of the wedding guests were invited to venture into the maze in search of riches ostensibly hidden therein. But the witches and wizards recognized something in Yunan, so the story goes, and stayed back. Those who entered did not return. The terror did not end there. As many as 1,000 Scottish muggles met their end in the Blackwood maze over the years that followed, enticed into its depths by the promise of gold. Ooh, Yunan! Bit of a dark dark kid there. Is that it?
Revelio.
Oh, there's treasure! Wait, did I get that treasure? I got it already. But I don't remember reading it. I guess I got the treasure, but I didn't get the note. When I did this last time, I didn't realize there was a note. All right, is it checked now? Yeah, it's no longer on the map. Ooh, astronomy table. Yeah, finally. We can do astronomy. Let's set a waypoint. I forgot about that. Where is it? Where was it? That's where I need to go. There we go. Well, I mean, now it's daylight, so I won't be able to use it, will I? All right. Let's wait till night.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Leo the Lion. Is there a treasure vault down there?
Expelliarmus.
There is.
Confringo. Arresto momentum. Flipendo. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Flipendo. Incendio. Confringo.
Now, what were you guarding? Level 3 lock my butt. Got it. Alright, anything else on the way? Oh, yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of treasure vaults. Well, I don't know if they're going to be locked, so let's just go to the quest marker.
Poachers. Garniff was right then. I'd better be careful.
Call out for me all you want.
Revelio.
Right, got the landing pad, but the quest marker is down there. There's another camp up there, though.
Confringo.
Better luck next time. Confringo! Not so tough now, are ya?
Confringo.
What magic is this? Reducto!
Expelliarmus. Defender.
Are you in?
Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Defender.
Teaching.
Why not? Depulso. Still. Glacius.
Protego! Depulso. Was that meant to be an attack of some sort?
Ooh, what was that noise?
You'll regret this for the rest of
Depulso. The beasts are safer now. Revelio.
Oh, okay. Got through it. Let's see, lots of them in there. Let's get the chest. Disarming 1. Alright, so I guess I gotta get my bag out for this? Or will he walk home?
Aloha Mora. Now then, which one of you is Biscuit?
Oh my god.
Arresto Momentum. All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we?
Yay, I got Biscuit! And I don't need the other moon calves. Okay, now, let's see. There's a bandit camp nearby. I might as well take care of it while I'm here.
Revelio.
When are you going to give up? You're one who released You won't be able to stop Esther Student from the tower. I won't rest until
Protego
dead. Really? That was nothing but rust.
Just hold that Expelliarmus.
No! I will Are you quite finished?
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Protego. Glacius. Capulso. Defender. Revelio.
Who's left? There's a couple of spiders in there. They're coming out for me? I hope not.
Revelio. Depulso.
Binding 1.
Revelio.
All right, now what are these spiders protecting?
Confringo. Arresto Momentum. Flipendo. Not my fault you're a deadly... Revelio. Incendio. Depulso.
Guess I can't go in there.
Incendio. Revelio.
Nope. All right, bandit camp done. Let's head back. So many things to distract myself with. Let me focus on these quests to knock out all of the side quests by the end of the stream. At least try to. But I keep on passing treasure vault after treasure vault.
I should investigate.
Maybe if I wasn't...
Knowing a meat he's likely studied here.
Oh. I think I just passed an observatory table. I did. Is this the one I already did?
Arresto Momentum.
I must have already done this one. I gotta go the rest of the way on foot.
Revelio.
Hello. One that I missed. Levy Giraffe says, hey Ox, do you stream longer than normal today? No, I had a late start, which is why I'm streaming later than I usually do. But I won't be streaming for more than 4 hours.
Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
It was terrifying for both of us. Or we're both fine.
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
She's safer with me, we can say. So we can kidnap her. After all that, I'd like to be compensated for my efforts, or I'm just sure she'll be glad to be home. We'll do that. Poor guy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit. My wise, noble moon calf.
Oh, God.
And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved.
Yay,
As I
thank
said
you.
before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind.
All right, a
You've
good deed for
restored at least
Garna.
a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
And we got the Beast Rescuer robe. 300 doubloons. Well, I'm glad he's leaving so that he'll stop talking about his sweet, precious little biscuit. Okay, Hogwarts map clear. World map, I believe we had a quest way down here. A thief in the night. Speak with the Irondale vendor. Ominous music. Right, I think I pretty much cleared this town.
Revelio.
Yeah, I did my due diligence and got everything. Let's talk to that Irondale vendor. Oh, hold on. Oh, blasted. Yay! Popping balloons. All right, let's go to the vendor. Where was he? There was something over there.
Mother's rolling in her grave, she is.
What is that? Ew. That's a big rat. What exactly do you sell?
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Ig Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. Ah, she's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me. Us. But I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom. Sister or no.
Well, well, a lot to unpack here.
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace. Belonged to the first of the Haggerty women. Hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
What an unfortunate surname. You're looking Haggerty this morning. Well, thank you, my dear.
Why would Catherine come back to rob the hamlet if she'd already left?
Do I look like a criminal to you? How should I know? She always despised this place. Resented having to grow up here. Perhaps she did it to spite us.
Starting to sound like she might not have done it.
Are you sure Catherine is the culprit? It could be anyone.
Thanks to that Rookwood louse, we're inundated with all manner of criminal. I wanted to believe it was any one of them, except Catherine. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden, and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
I mean, I've done my fair share of snooping in other people's houses. Maybe it was me.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
This guy. Ryan2Gamer says, have you caught any of the bigger animals yet? I haven't. No, I haven't stumbled upon any of them. I'm hoping that I will soon. All right, well, let's see what he's got to sell.
What do you have for sale? Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty.
Okay. So lots of beast parts. Let's sell. Worse. 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 Level up. But worse. 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 Oh my god, worse. Everything is so worse. It's bad. Bad and awful.
Glad you were able to stop by.
Oh no.
Revelio.
Look for clues at the scene.
A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry.
Ooh, a penny. Ooh, a penny. Ooh, a penny. Well, well.
More gold. I must be getting closer. Revelio.
Bandit camp. Did I clear it? Well, oh, doesn't stop here. Keeps going. Oh my god, I'm getting rich. Give me all the pennies. I'm rich. I'm passing by all sorts of dungeons and interesting things, but I gotta stay focused, otherwise I'll lose the trail. The other things are marked on my map. This one isn't. Ah! Sneaky.
Revelio.
Which way? This way. Oh my god, so much
A
gold.
niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all. Revelio.
A niffler? Capture the thief? Oh.
Revelio. That must be the Haggerty family heirloom. Arresto momentum.
Oh, got it! Oh, just in the nick of time.
I wonder how Mr. Haggerty will take this news. His sister wasn't the thief, and his heirloom's coming home.
I wonder if he can forgive her sister. Or his sister. He sounded like he had a lot of pent-up frustrations with her.
Revelio.
So a niffler just liked money, huh? Look at all this stuff we gotta leave behind. All these piles of gold. We can only loot like 13 coins. Alright, well. Alright, when we have time, we'll have to come back and get all of these. Ugh. I mean, I hate leaving them.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Let's see.
Confringo.
No.
Depulso.
No.
Accio.
No.
Confringo. Levioso. Glacius.
No.
Defindo. Levioso.
Is this one of the ones where we gotta use the light?
Lumos. Revelio.
Okay, so it's the one with the light, but I don't see any butterflies.
This place has seen better days.
It's a chest. Oh dear.
Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson!
Somebody out
You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweet?
How delightful.
Stupid one.
You're the one who stole our goblin help.
Expelliarmus.
Well, their goblin.
Glacius.
You met Laura.
Depulso.
Jeez,
I can't
ambush.
believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself.
There they are. Oh my god.
Lumos.
So I just needed some height.
Revelio. Lumos.
One more, looks like.
Revelio.
There it is. Right next to a treasure vault.
Lumos. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Okay.
These rocks have seen better days.
Treasure vaults tend to be pretty short. Let's see what's in here.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
He keeps saying that, but it never is. Oh, okay.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio.
Here it is. Done and done. All right, let's go turn this quest in before I get sidetracked again. Good news, everyone.
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a niffler.
A what?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
I did find your heirloom, or you can have it back for a price. Yeah, he seems pretty grumpy. That's what I'm gonna do.
I found your heirloom, and I'll give it back to you. For a price.
Huh? Suppose that's only fair. Very well, we'll call it a reward. Sounds more decent that way. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to.
All right, done and
What a
done.
strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a Niffler to Azkaban. At least
I got a
my
Niffler
heirloom back.
mask. I got a Niffler mask. No, where is it? I guess it's in collections? Or no challenges? Ooh, I got a new broom. Defeat infamous foes. Alright, I got Lupus Protection 2. Gear appearance, officer's hat. Protego shielding 1. Why does that still have a question mark over it? Or exclamation mark. Check, 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 check. Oh. Dueling feats. I guess it's just a skin. Yeah. Oh, great. Yeah, why not? I gotta try it out. Niffler mask. That's worse. All right, let me sell some gear that I don't need.
Hello. Nice to see you again.
You as well. What can I help you with?
My God. How did this get made? I hope they didn't stuff it.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? Glad you were able to stop by.
Okay. Hogsmeade map, check. Hogwarts map, check. World map, there's still an unmarked quest on the map somewhere. An uncompleted quest somewhere. I haven't explored down here, but there's no quest for me down there. I guess it's this one, which is my primary quest. Alright, I need to go there, but I haven't found that fast travel marker yet. So we'll go here. How am I doing on time? I got a few minutes left. Like about 20 minutes left. Meet Natty near Falbarton Castle.
Revelio. A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Oh dear.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
These are all over. Okay, so I've got to put the ball in the hole. Where's the ball?
Revelio.
Here it is.
Accio.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, I thought this was gonna go straight there. But I'm slipping and sliding. Okay. Where'd I leave it?
Revelio.
Let's try.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Hey!
That's that. Settled.
Done.
Revelio.
Oh, there's another one. I can't enter while mounted. Oh my god. All right, Natty, what are we doing here?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Psst, over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
Forgot I had that mask on.
I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And we can help to take them down for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
All right, sounds good. I need a quick bio break. You know, we exerted such effort to try and do as Professor Fig asked us and to keep this secret, but both of these quests with our classmates, we're just kind of forced to divulge the information about the ancient magic and everything we're doing. All right, we'll be back in just a second. 2 minutes. There we are. A nice quick 2 minutes. Let's fire up a new cigar while we're here.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The ministry will come in later.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here, after all.
Climb the battlements. Okay. Well, sounds like a pretty in-depth quest that we've started. I don't know if I have time to finish it.
Revelio.
But we'll get as far as we can. No trolls. Dangerous by the Ministry of Magic.
It is frustrating that we do not study apparition until our 6th year. We could get past this gate instantly.
Gate duty. No one enters unless they're with the pack or the Ashwinders. Anything you take from unwelcome guests gets split.
They will not keep us out. We will get this gate open. Somehow.
Do not leave until you've been relieved by your replacement. Climb the battlements. Oh, I see. All right, can we go down this side? Yeah, let's explore what's over here first. Then we'll go to the opposite side.
Revelio.
Looks like there's something over here. What is this?
Depulso. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Confringo. Depulso.
There it is.
Revelio.
What have we found? A Merlin trial. This is the one I was trying to get to earlier. Okay.
Lumos. Revelio.
Okay, we can't use our broom. There it is. We just need to find the butterflies. Where are the next? It's got to be over there.
Revelio.
Oh, there they are. I think. Thought I saw them over here.
Lumos.
Oh my God, there they are. Got it. Right.
Revelio.
Everything else appears to be in the castle. So back we go. We came from there.
Lumos.
Right, so that was just secrets. The path inside is going to be down here.
Revelio. Lumos.
Here we go. That's how I get in. All right, just want to see what's over here real quick.
Revelio.
Oh.
Defendo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Incendio.
That did it. Looks like there's a dungeon nearby. Yeah, treasure vault.
Lumos. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Ah! And we left nothing behind. Great. Take that, timer. I guess they wanted us to come back after the quest to get all of this. Now, that's not how I work. I am methodical.
Revelio. I wonder what that does.
Let's try forcing it.
Depulso. That did it.
Ah.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
All right.
Levioso!
Padre says, hey Ox, before you go, I just wanted you to know how much it made me laugh watching you laugh about the short nun and the water balloon jokes. Thank you for that, brother. Have a good evening. Cheers. Thank you, Padre. Your dad jokes are always in top form.
Revelio. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Don't see any enemies yet.
Dead end. Must be another way in.
Well, yeah. I can't leap over this? Come on, I could totally leap over that. I can't get through here? Alright, but I can access that through here.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Depulso!
Oh,
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
I can't believe I have to write this down. But you, moon mines, don't listen. Push the gate open. Don't blast it. If I find it blown to pieces again, I swear it'll be the end of you lot.
Revelio.
Where? Oh, come on. Okay.
Depulso. Arresto momentum. Accio.
Oh, God. Okay,
Depulso. Incendio. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Accio.
Ah! All about the timing.
Depulso. Arresto momentum. Accio.
Oh, so close.
Depulso.
Oh! That's easier.
Accio.
There we are.
I will be right up.
1 second, everybody.
I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Oh, what? I couldn't get that door? Hold on just a second. Right, thank you for your patience. My kids are back from school. They said, tell your viewers we said hi. So there you go. My kids say hi. All right, I got a couple more minutes. Why couldn't I do that?
Revelio.
Oh. Okay, that's where Naughty came up.
Revelio.
Ah ha ha ha.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside.
Yeah, you wait there. I'm getting loose.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Okay, do your flip thing. Aha. I'm getting all the loot.
Revelio.
I think that's it. Oh, there's more above me. But I don't think I can get it from here. I think I have to go up later. Okay.
We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
Whoa!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back to now.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Run inside! Oh no!
Blasted! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
And the camera points me directly at it. And I get more loot along the way.
Revelio.
Yay! I'll take the long path.
Scratch me.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
The Ministry ordered loosen the reins on the dark arts. No better protection, if you ask me.
Couple of paths forward. So that's going to be used for something. Whoa, nope. All right. One second. Hello? Spam.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Got it. Let's see where do I
Revelio.
wanna put it. Probably right there so I can leap across that. There's something down there.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Not the safest place to sneak into.
Yikes, it's like 4:30 hits and everyone in the life is trying to get my attention. Okay, so somebody came from here. This is a dead end, looks like.
Revelio.
Guess it's a guard post. Oh.
Depulso. Revelio. Expelliarmus.
Come here, rough fighters.
Potato.
That was stupid.
Defender.
Come.
You're in battle.
Too hard.
Confringo!
Revelio.
Oh man, I gotta go all the way down there to get that loot. There's a bag on the other side of this. Padre says, I asked my dad for his best dad joke, and he said you. Dark. 2 peanuts were walking down the street. One was assaulted. For your kiddos, how many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tickles. 10 tickles. Thanks, I'm sure they'll like that one, Padre. Thank you. Von Rick says you can use Wingardium Leviosa to pull loot bags to you that you might otherwise not be able to reach. Thank you. That's a good tip.
Revelio.
But I can't even see this one to target it. But maybe I can.
Accio.
I'm sure I'll get it when I go inside.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Ah, there we go.
Revelio.
Ah.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Alohomora. Revelio.
Okay, that was the room I just came from. I'm guessing I go up there. So let's see what's up here.
Accio.
Really?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Here we go.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Got it.
Revelio. Oh.
There's a bag in there, but I don't see a window. So hopefully we'll get that later.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Defender! Now made a situation. Cabalso! Protego! Stupefy!
Whoa! So I knocked them to their deaths. That was great. But I suppose that means they could do that to me too. Mr. Vukyu says, do you know why kois always swim in packs of 4? If they meet a predator koi, A, B, and C swim away while the last one is the decoy. Brilliant! Thank you, Mr. Vukyu. Sean Fernando says, hey Ox, hope your week is going well. Have you used your talents? It should help in combat. Thanks, I used my talents when I first got access to them, but then I realized that I couldn't respec them later, so I'm kind of holding on to them for a bit and waiting. But yeah, I definitely need to to use some of my talents.
Aloha Mora.
Kunk says, don't play coy with me, Ox. You know what was funny? Oh, I would never play
Revelio.
coy with you, let alone decoy.
Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians.
Delivery 4 Jobbernals. Be cautious. 3 Kneasels. Cleverer and meaner than they look. Watch the claws. 5 giant purple toads. Always wear gloves when handling. 1 Thestral. Know you lot can see it. 2 Hippogriffs. Have a lead on where to get a pair. 0 Phoenix. Where?
Revelio.
I mean, is there anything here that I want? Not really.
Compulso. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
It's a magic top hat in here. Ooh.
Depulso. Revelio.
Ooh. Tricky. Hey. Astrid, keep an eye on my stash, eh? It's yours if I mysteriously disappear. That liar cheated us out of what was ours, so I took what I could and hid it here. 20 damned years and treated no better than fools who've been here 2 blasted weeks. Manfred.
Revelio. Highwing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
They're chained.
No more.
There we go. Hop
Hurry.
on. Hop on. No.
Stop that!
Yay. Oh, he dropped him on the other one. Okay. There we go. Great.
Ho! Ho!
Okay, good
Bust the
work.
Highwing.
Oh, it's a mount. Oh, this is great. Oh, wow. I didn't know you could have mounts.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
What a cool mount. A hippogriff. Well, I guess because we rescued Highwing, he'll come whenever we summon him. But did she get the paperwork? Did she get the letter she needed as evidence? Also, we left some loot. There were a few things I could see in the distance with Revelio that we didn't get a chance to loot, so maybe we'll have to go back to
I
fully
wonder
loot
if
the place.
anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
And perfect timing, dawn breaks.
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it?
Wearing the
I
wrong
wasn't
face
sure we
mask.
were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
This guy's just strolling by like every day. He probably sees it all the time. Someone riding a hippogriff. Highwing, new item unlocked. Quest complete. The High Keep. Caligo, new item unlocked. What's that? New beasts inventory slots unlocked. Highwing, Caligo. So I can summon either of those?
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Hallow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Hallow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
You bet, Quinlan. Okay, I've got an icon on my screen. Q for paw print. Does that dismount? No, mount controls. C, toggle walk. Spacebar, take flight. Shift, toggle gallop. B, dismount.
No need to race now, my friend.
High wing can be mounted through the tools wheel by holding tab. Let's see what that looks like. If it, tab 3 is broom, tab 2. I'm keeping him in my bag? That's it? I keep my mount in my bag? Poor High Wing. He befriended me for a life of servitude in my bag, I guess. Well, great. We achieved a lot. And we got, what, 3 more quests? The Plight of the House Elf, The Lost Child, and Back on the Path. And we need to find the location of the second Keeper trial. Awesome. Well, let's do a hard save. And there we go, everybody. Thanks for joining me for today's Monday episode of Hogwarts Legacy. I believe we made some pretty good progress today, both in terms of side quests and in the primary plot. Let's whittle down the quests that we got today on Wednesday in our next episode of Hogwarts Legacy. For the rest of this week, we're going to continue with Dead Space 2 on Thursday. If you missed my broadcast on Thursday, I highly encourage you to watch it again because we started Dead Space 2 and man, that game is even more freaky than the Dead Space 1 remaster. I don't know how, I don't know why. Maybe it's the eeriness of the slightly dated graphics or what, but I was freaking out to those jump scares. So I can't wait to tackle that again on Thursday for Scotch and Smoke Rings, 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. I need to get to work on my lore video if I'm going to get it done for the weekend. I'm about halfway done with my audio editing. So I'm about halfway done with the episode. I need to finish the audio editing, then the video editing, and then we'll be good to go. It'll be a nice long one, nearly an hour long on Mass Fusion. So we've got that to look forward to. Thanks again for joining me, everybody on Facebook, everyone on YouTube. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday, and I'll see you all again very soon with more lore episodes and more live streams. Bye-bye now.